Hello and welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I'm Mr. Randy, and today we're doing another Final Pour episode. If you're new to the channel, hello, welcome, come on in. All our returning viewers, you know how we do, so let's just do it to it, shall we? Today's Final Pour episode is going to be the Appleton Estate 8-year Reserve Jamaican Rum, single estate Jamaican rum. So there's that. It's 43% alcohol by volume. There's your backside with all your good information. Imported by Campari. Campari is in some trouble as well as Diageo. I know this video won't be coming out until after all that information and news has been released, but there is definitely trouble in the jungle. Cork pop. Okay, it's synthetic, but it's got that nice cool thing, so it's going to be a keeper. I'll give you go ahead and you might as well just dump it all. We're done. So this has been, I think, what was it, my second or third non-mainstream rum reviews. So while we're here, I do a 3-part series to my review system. Part 1, off the rip, get it home, crack it open, have my first pour, share my first impressions with you because that's what I do. Part 2, full review time. We drink it down halfway, put the cork back on it, put it on the shelf, let it sit for a week and a half. Rum might not need a week and a half. I'm still kind of feeling that out, but we'll get into that later. So while it sits on the shelf, I go online, find out as much as I can, come back with next to nothing, pretty much standard. We're going to talk about it. I'm going to score it. I will continue to drink it because part 3, final pour, where we are at today. We have the final pour in the glass, compare the final pour in the glass to the first pour off the rip, and everything in between. Appleton Estate. As far as I know, there's four expressions on this labeling. They have the original, which is the first one, the 8 years the second, the 12 years the third, and then they have like a ultra mega uber special. On the nose, very much so, how should I put this? Old, maturing sugarcane rot. That rot part might have just made you twinge. Ugh. I don't know how else to say it because my grandpa used to do sugarcane in his fields, and he had that little quarter crop thing rotation going on, where he quartered his land, and he would have the cows move from one to the other, and they would eat and poop, and then he'd move around, he'd till the land, and he'd do like this circle thing. And so every season he would plant something different, and often he would do sugarcane. And we would cut that cane and stack it, and whatever didn't get eaten or sold would rot, and it would have this like very sweet, sickly sort of scent to it. Not horrible, actually. It's just kind of the way it goes. If you live on a farm or out in the country, certain smells and aromas, if you will, might be very unpleasant for a lot of city folk. But after a while, you get used to it, and that's how you know where you are, and you know what kind of land you're on, and you know what kind of farmer is next to you. So it's got a nice nose. It's still got some character to it. Still got some, some dignity, distinctiveness. It's not bad. It is a nice, refreshing step away from mainstream rums. That kind of stuff, I don't see you drinking neat. I don't think you got to be young and kind of stupid to just be shooting it. Because you shoot it, you're gonna need to grab some Coke or soda or something to wash it down, chase it. Those days are done and gone. I'm more of an appreciation connoisseur of libations now. Let's go ahead and get on the palate. But I will be forthright with you. I have not, since I've been doing these, I have not put these in soda. I have not felt the need or urge to drop this in a soda or chase it with something, because it's not necessary. It's not overwhelming. There's not a whole lot in there that's just screaming, chase me away. It's nice. It's easy. If you're a neat sipper and you do kind of want to get into some rum, come along with me, if you will. Appleton Estate 8-year reserve. It's kind of nice. Let's go ahead and get that second one on there, and then we'll talk about it. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, look at that. That's got some nice, thick, veiny legs. Yummies. It's actually nice. Like I said, you're not looking to try and reach for something to chase that down. It's good enough. It's light enough that you can let it sit. Let it sit on the palate. I'm getting tongue action. Almost to the point the tongue is wanting to flash over and just give up. I'm getting some cheeks, some gums, some lips. All that is just a sub 2 out of 5. Is there any warmth on the back end, you say? I'd say it's pretty well balanced all around the palate except for the tongue. The degree of the tongue is like a 3 out of 5, where it's kind of flashed over, almost getting this like sort of like chalky cardboard sort of like blandness to it. But everywhere else on the palate, that's the top. That's the roof of the top of the tongue. Not the tip, not the sides, not the backs, where you get the bitters, the sweets. Just that top part. And I think that's just kind of worn out from all these reviews I do back and forth, to and fro, pitch and yaw, you know, to and fro, up, down, left, upside down. With all the different sorts of libations, I think it's getting fatigued. I need to look into that. I do believe that's a thing, because Ralphie at the Whiskey Bothy, he always talks about doing a reset. And every time you get to a certain point where you have situations like this, you should do a reset. A good solid dry week with no alcohol, nothing spicy, or just let your palate sort of like regenerate. Let it, you know, reset. I think it might be time to do that. I did do a dry week at the beginning of 2026. But we did do non-alcoholics, non-alcoholic beers, non-alcoholic crap that we had to try it, right? I definitely do not recommend trying non-alcoholic, alcoholic-based libations. Those things are nasty. You can have a non-alcoholic beer. There are some good alcoholic beers out there, so rest assured that if that's what you're thinking of doing, you have options. Just, there's things that, yeah, you should probably just, you know, just, if you don't want the alcohol, just drink non-alcohol, regular you know what I'm saying. Let's go ahead and let's get this finish on. I don't know if I did it yet, but if you like the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel as of yet, go ahead and do so now while you're there. This is a very nice sipper. Let's go ahead and finish it. Here's the thing that I feel like I need to tell you about these non-mainstream rums. I've been through quite a few indie stores, independently owned and operated stores lately, and they mostly carry mainstream rum, as well as gin as well. But I've found more gin selections, a variety of gins, more so than rums. You're going to get your Captain Morgans. You're going to get your Sailor Jerry, your Bacardis, and your cheap ass Jug-O juice in a plastic jug for like $2. And you absolutely have to put it in something else that'll mask that pretty much straightforward alcohol. Because I mean, let's face it, if you're getting a big old plastic Jug-O juice, yeah, you're not going in for flavor. Unless it's your thing. I don't want to be a snob. If you like what you like, that's what we say in the whiskey tribe. You know, you drink what you like and like what you drink. You drink it the way you like to drink it. Or something like that, right? I will never tell you that you shouldn't drink what you like to drink for any reason. I'll just say, cheers, buddy. Let's have a drink. So on this finish, I am getting a little bit of that, like that bubblegum aspartame diet cherry cola. Very, 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 very light. I still got good cheeks. Tongue is flashed over almost completely. Next to no warmth in the background, barely a 1 if at anything. The cheeks are mostly hanging on here. Lips and gums, that's where it's at. Still a little bit, just maybe a 1. But like I said, if you're looking to have a decent rum outside of mainstream, this would be a good one. I think I paid, what, 35, 36, excuse me, $35, $36 out the door. They do have a 12-year. If you're one that, like, maybe we should, be go a little up. Come on, a little more. They have a 12-year. It's only about, as far as I could have saw on the shelf, it was $7 more. So that's the thing about rums, is they're not that expensive. Just like gin, doesn't have to be expensive. They can get expensive. Oh yes, they can get expensive. But it's like with rum, it doesn't have to be. Like, you can get crazy stupid with rum and do some wacky stuff and age it for 30, 40, 50 years, or like seriously stupid stuff with it, and then charge whatever you want. But you don't have to. I would say a pretty decent non-mainstream rum run you about $30 to $40. That's my experience so far, and that's about where I'm grooving. But there it is. In the comment section, I'd like to know, where are you at? What are you currently drinking? Have you had an Appleton estate? What do you think about rum? Non-mainstream rum. What do you think about mainstream rum? Let's talk about rum. Okay. Anywho, there it is. As always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. Have a pretty good one.